Got 43 fights to Lomachenko's 13. However, before turning professional, Lomachenko had one of the greatest amateur records of all time. Neither are known to be big punchers, though, but Lomachenko has stopped a lot more of his opponents. Crawler should have the size advantage, as you see here. He's got better height and, of course, a longer reach that goes with that. He also spent 7 years as a lightweight, where Lomachenko was a featherweight. That was just 2 years ago. But there is no doubt that Crawler has his work cut out against one of the best fighters in the world.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome along. Sky Sports News at 6 with Vicky and myself. We'll have Manchester United team news this hour. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what sort of team Solskjaer is going to be able to put out.
Yeah, well, they face a huge task if they're to join Tottenham in the Champions League quarter-finals. Now, could Spurs play that tie in their new stadium? We'll have the latest on that. Welcome to Transfer Deadline Day. This office is absolutely buzzing right now. It's going to be very busy all day long. We've had so many deals happening already. You can see what happens here. This is our directors, Polly, Catherine, Ollie, going to be on later on, telling us what to do in our ears. This is the front desk here. They're going to do the lighting for us. We've also got floor managers in the background. Hayley McQueen's kind of standing by as well. She's going to be here at around 3 o'clock. We've got Joe as well.
Yes, we do, and it's going to be a really busy couple of hours with Vicky and myself here at Sky Sports News. This is the production team here. They're all beavering away, bringing you the very latest lines on Transfer Deadline Day. And Tom White is here as well.
I don't know about you, but this is my favourite day of the year. This is our favourite day of the year overall, and there's not long left because it's under 4 hours now. We're going to take our seats here to get ready for what is going to be a hectic few hours for us and for clubs. We're ready. Are you ready?
So 4 more hours for Jose Mourinho to sign a centre-back.
Welcome along to Sky Sports News at 5. Also this hour, how Tony Adams will move into a role at the Rugby Football League.
Plus, Mesut Ozil is in line to return for Arsenal, but was his back injury caused by playing too many computer games? We'll hear from Unai Emery. Now, to the end of an era in cycling, and Team Sky principal Sir Dave Brailsford says he has an overwhelming feeling of gratitude after Sky announced it will end its involvement with the cycling team with effect from the end of 2019. Now, Team Sky was set up in 2009 with the aim of delivering a British Tour de France winner within 5 years. They certainly succeeded. Brailsford says he's prepared to stay on in the team's potential new guys. So it is the end of an era for a hugely successful team. Let's have a look at some of the major achievements then for Team Sky. As Sir Dave Brailsford mentioned, huge success at the Tour de France. 6 wins in the last 7 years, starting with this man here, Sir Bradley Wiggins. That was back in 2012. Chris Froome has won a further 2 Grand Tours, taking their total so far to 8, and we're going all out to add to that number next year as well. The team has also won 52 stage races over the past 10 years, starting with the Tour of Picardy in their first season. Geraint Thomas has picked up 7 wins, including last year's Criterium du Dauphiné. And they've also won 25 one-day races around the world, including the Great Ocean Road Race in Australia. So what does the future hold, though, for the team?
Welcome along to Sky Sports News. Also this hour, how Tony Adams will move into a role at the Rugby Football League.
For return for Arsenal, but was his back injury caused by playing too many computer games? We're going to be hearing from Unai Emery. So Alfa Romeo won 2 F1 Drivers' Championships. The first was the inaugural title in 1950. Giuseppe Farina was crowned champion, and the season consisted of 22 races, but only 7 counted towards the World Championship. Their second title came the following year. As we mentioned, Fangio won the first of his 5 titles with the team. Lewis Hamilton made history last season by winning his 5th world title, of course. Victories and podiums were hard to come by for Alfa Romeo after their 2 and only championship titles. They had to wait over 30 years for their next podium finish, and that was their last, coming at the Italian Grand Prix back in 1984. Now, Alfa Romeo was last on the F1 grid as a constructor in 1985, but returned to the sport last season as Sauber's title sponsor. And the Italian team will have this man here, Kimi Räikkönen, racing for them this season after he rejoined from Ferrari. The Finn will partner Antonio Giovinazzi as the pair aim to improve on last season's 8th place finish in the Constructors' Championship. Just a reminder then of the breaking news from the world of boxing. Anthony Joshua is heading to New York for his next fight, which will take place on June the 1st at the iconic Madison Square Garden. He's fighting the American Jarrell Miller, and this is how Joshua announced the news to his Twitter followers.